Hello everybody, welcome to my class. I am Naina Gite from Hindi Madhyamik Vidyalaya, Nasik. In our last three sessions, we had seen some properties theorem in our first lesson similarity. Today we are going to solve some examples using all these properties. I hope you watch this video till the very end. Our first example, you can see our first slide. First, I read the example. In the given figure, measures of some angles are given. You can see figure. Then prove that AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. In this example, you have to prove the ratio of AP upon PB is equal to ratio of AQ upon QC. Now see in the figure. Triangle ABC, you can see here in triangle ABC, point P intersect AB and point Q intersect AC. Now you can see here angle APQ is given 60 degree and angle ABC is also given 60 degree. Means both triangles are congruent. Both triangles are congruent. From this information you have to prove AP upon PB and AQ upon QC. Means you have to prove this ratio using BPT theorem. To solve this example, in the given figure, angle APQ and angle ABC are given. So write down first. Angle APQ is equal to angle ABC is equal to 60. Your reason is given. Write down here reason given. Therefore, you can write angle APQ congruent angle ABC. Angle APQ congruent ABC. Again observe the figure, means triangle ABC. This angle APQ and this angle ABC. Both angles are lies on BC segment and PQ segment. Both angles are corresponding angle. This angle and this angle. Both are corresponding angle because both are congruent. APQ on PQ is on this segment and ABC on BC. Both triangles are congruent and both angles are corresponding angles. Both angles are corresponding angle. If in given figure angle APQ is corresponding angle and ABC is also corresponding angle, so you can say segment PQ parallel segment BC. Segment PQ parallel segment BC. On which reason? Corresponding angle theorem. Give the reason corresponding angle theorem. When these two angles are congruent, then these both segments are parallel to each other. Parallel to each other. So we say here segment PQ parallel to segment BC. Corresponding angle theorem. If PQ parallel to BC, then you can use here BPT theorem. You can use here BPT theorem. Therefore, in triangle ABC, segment PQ parallel to segment BC from 1. Therefore, the ratio of AP upon PB, side AB, ratio of AP upon PB is equal to ratio of AQ upon QC. Write the reason BPT theorem. So, we solve the first example using BPT theorem and corresponding angle theorem. Our next example. Again, in example, triangle is given. Find LT using given information in the figure. Find LT using given information in the figure. See this figure. Triangle LMN is given. You can see, read from this vertex LMN. In triangle LMN, MT is bisector of angle LMN. In triangle LMN, MT is a bisector of angle LMN. In figure, value of LM is given. LM is equal to 6, MN is equal to 10, NT is equal to TN is equal to 8. You have to find out LT. In question only, question is given, find LT using the information. From figure diagram, we say MT is a bisector. MT is a bisector. So in this question, you have to use angle bisector property. Angle bisector property. So write down here, in the given figure, MT is a bisector of angle LMN. MT is a bisector of angle LMN. So using an angle bisector theorem of a triangle, you can show LM upon MN is equal to LT upon TN. LM upon MN is equal to LT upon TN. Again, listen carefully. I take ratio from vertex LM this side upon MN. So next ratio I also taken from vertex LT upon TN. LT upon TN. Don't do wrong taking a ratio of both. If you write LM upon MN is equal to NT upon TL, then your answer will be wrong. So start this vertex or any vertex of given angle of both sides. Start next ratio also from this vertex LM upon MN, then LT upon TN. LT upon TN. Substitute the value of LM 6, MN is equal to 10 is equal to LT upon 8. After cross multiplication, 6 into 8 is equal to LT into 10. LT into 10 is equal to 6 into 8. Therefore, we have to find the value of LT. So, transfer 10 on RHS side. 6 into 8, it's become upon 6 into 8 upon 10. LT is equal to 6 into 8 upon 10. After dividing, LT is equal to 24 upon 5. LT is equal to 24 upon 5. Here, I divide 10 by 2. I divide 10 by 2 and 6 by 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10. Therefore, 3 8s are 24 upon 5. After dividing 5 to 24, LT is equal to 4.8. LT is equal to 4.8. In second example, we use angle bisector property. Our next question. In the given figure, PM is equal to 10 centimeter. Area of triangle PQS is equal to 100 centimeter square. Area of triangle QRS is equal to 110 centimeter square. Find Rn. Figure is given. You can see here in triangle PQS, QS is a base, PM is a height. And in triangle QRS, QS is a base and Rn is a height. Means you have to find the height of triangle QRS. Height of triangle QRS. Now both triangle have same base. Both triangle have same base. So using the property having same base, both area of ratio of both triangles is equal to h1 upon h2, ratio of their heights. Solution. Right here in the figure, in the given figure, triangle PQS and in triangle QRS. Segment QS is a common base of both triangles. QS is a common base of both triangles, or you can write both triangles have a common base as a QS. Therefore, ratio of area of both triangles is equal to h1 upon h2. Means ratio of their areas is equal to ratio of their heights. Right, PM is equal to 10 centimeter, area of triangle PQS is equal to 100 centimeter square, area of triangle QRS is equal to 110 centimeter square. Therefore, taking ratio of both triangles, area of triangle PQS upon area of triangle QRS is equal to h1 upon h2. Height of first triangle is PM, height of second triangle is Rn. Putting the values of all, PQS is equal to 100 centimeter square, 100 upon 110, area of triangle QRS is equal to value of PM 10 upon Rn. Again cross multiplication. Therefore, Rn into 100 is equal to 110 into 10. Therefore, Rn is equal to 110 into 10 upon 100. I transfer 100 into RHS sides. 0, 0, both 0, 0 get cancelled. 11 into 1 means Rn is equal to 11 centimeter. Rn is equal to 11 centimeter. Means in this example, we use the property of triangle having our last example from the given figure. Prove that xy parallel to QR. From the given figure, prove that xy parallel to QR. Figure is given triangle PQR. In triangle PQR, you have to prove xy parallel to QR. This is our question. To show xy parallel to QR, you have to show xy parallel to QR. In the given figure, PM is a median. In question is given in the given figure, segment PM is a median of the triangle PQR. PM is a median of the triangle PQR. So M is the midpoint of side QR. M is the midpoint of side QR. So QM is equal to RM. QM is equal to RM or QM is equal to MR. Both segments will be equal because M is the midpoint of side QR. And figure MX is a bisector of angle PMQ. You can see here, you have to write in solution. In triangle PQR, PM is a median, QM is equal to MR. Then you have to write from the given information, MX is a bisector of angle PMQ. MX is a bisector of angle PMQ and MY is a bisector of angle PMR. So, in first angle, in triangle PMQ, in triangle first PMQ, MX is a bisector of angle PMQ. So, using angle bisector theorem, write the ratio of PM upon MQ is equal to PX upon XQ. PM upon MQ. Again, this ratio start from P vertex, PX upon XQ. Don't write reverse QX upon PX. PM upon MQ, then you have to write PX upon XQ. If you write QM upon PM, then write QX upon XP. In this solution I write Pm upon Mq. So next ratio I take is equal to Px upon Xq. Px upon Q. Write the reason an angle bisector of a triangle. This is equation number 1. In second triangle, in triangle PMR, MY is a bisector of the angle PMR. So I write the ratio PM upon MR is equal to PY upon YR, remaining side. Both sides ratio PM upon MR is equal to PI upon YR. You can see here, this is our equation 2. But in first step, we write M is a midpoint. So MQ is equal to MR. MQ is equal to MR. So in first equation, PM upon MQ, and second equation, PM upon MR. Both MQ and MR is equal because of M is a midpoint. So LHS of this both equation first and second, you can write PM upon MQ is equal to PM upon MR. MP upon MQ is equal to MP upon MR. This is our equation third. From first, second, third, LHS of both equation first and second are equal. Then you can say RHS side is also equal. So you can write Px upon Xq is equal to Py upon Yr. Px upon Xq, Px upon Xq is equal to Py upon Yr. Means from step by step we show Px upon Xq is equal to Py upon Yr. Give the reason first, second and third. From first, second and third. If in the triangle both ratio, the both side of this triangle ratios are equal, then you can say therefore xy parallel to QR. Xy parallel to QR. In our BPD theorem we saw if xy parallel to QR, then we prove Px upon Xq, Py upon Yr. Means in BPD theorem you saw if any line parallel to one side of triangle, given triangle, then the ratio of remaining of both sides is equal. Now in this solution, in equation question, we prove the ratio is equal. We show ratio is equal. Then from ratio you can say xy parallel to QR. Inverse of BPD theorem. Inverse of BPD theorem. Thank you.